Good Thursday evening, September 26th, and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Here are a few of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. Grant County detectives have arrested a 52-year-old Ephrata man during an investigation of online crimes against children. Orchard Middle School is still feeling the heat as ongoing HVAC issues affect the school. Sunny and warm weather is expected tomorrow and Saturday with windy conditions likely on Sunday. All the details straight ahead in your full local weather forecast. The Chelan County Sheriff's Office is seeking a 12% overall increase in its budget for 2025. That's more than $2.7 million over last year. In budget hearings on Wednesday, Sheriff Mike Morrison told county commissioners the boost would largely go to salaries and overtime, including 4 new positions like a public information officer, an emergency management director, and a corporal for his traffic enforcement unit. Other expenses include a $400,000 replacement for Marine One, the sheriff's lake patrol boat that is now well beyond its useful life. Commissioner Chair Kevin Overbay called that, quote, a pretty healthy ask. The board encouraged Morrison to rank his priorities and come back with a new request. The county's budget is due to be finalized in mid-December. Controlled burning began today in the Stemilt Community Forest in southern Chelan County. The 62-acre prescribed fire was announced earlier this week as part of a wide-scale forest health initiative. Managers sparked the brush this morning on county-owned land near Upper Basin Road and Pole Flats Road. The county's Natural Resources Department worked with the State Department of Natural Resources to oversee the controlled burn. Grant County detectives have arrested a 52-year-old Ephrata man during an investigation of online crimes against children. Jeremy B. Burge was taken into custody Wednesday morning after a search warrant was served at his apartment in the 2400 block of Basin Street Southwest. Detectives began the investigation in August after a tip from a citizen to the Quincy Police Department. Investigators received search warrants for Burge's Google account and say they were able to recover images of child sexual abuse. Burge is lodged in the Grant County Jail, charged with 6 felony counts of child porn possession. He was arraigned in Superior Court this morning. Anyone with information that may be related to this case is asked to contact the Grant County Sheriff's Office. This week marks the launch of the new season of entertainment at the Numerica Performing Arts Center in Wenatchee. NCWLIFE's Dan Kuntz caught up today with programming director Alex Haley to talk about all the offerings on tap. The season starts tonight with the acclaimed magic show, Masters of Illusion.
We're getting set up for Masters of Illusion, which is our season kickoff. It's our 2024-25 season kickoff. It's a great family show. There's still some tickets left, but it's selling quick. So if you want to come see the show tonight, go to numericapac.org or come see us at the box office. It's going to be a great show. It's been it's one of the longest running television illusion shows on TV. It was on the CW network. This is their live program. They're getting set up here in the background. A lot of fun stuff. A lot of fun for the whole family. So come down for Masters of Illusion tonight. And then this Saturday we have comedian Nick Thune, who is part of our Black Box comedy series. So they're getting set up on the stage in our what we call our main stage setup, which is facing out into the auditorium. For our comedy shows, we do a 180, and we take the whole audience, we put them on the stage, comedians on the stage. It turns it into basically a comedy club, and we call it our Black Box Comedy Club. So that's been fun. We've been doing that for several years. They're very popular. They always sell out. So there's still some tickets left, but those ones tend to sell out.
This guy has done Jimmy Fallon. He's done a lot of late night shows.
Yep, he's been on James Corden. He's been in movies. You can look him up. He's great, Nick Thune. He's originally from Seattle, but he lives in LA now. So we have a lot of great support from the community for these shows. People really love them, so we're able to bring in these comedians that are nationally recognized, which is super fun. And then we have usually a Seattle or regional opener for them. So we have somebody kind of local, and then yours truly will be the MC for the Black Box series. So you're definitely going to have to, it's probably past your bedtime, but you're going to have to come check one out one of these days.
When we come back, the City of Leavenworth has announced the detours that Leavenworth visitors can expect this weekend for the annual Autumn Leaf Parade. And Right on the River, the nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting the local writing community, is holding the first ever October Book Fest next weekend. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
At Local Myth Pizza, we believe in real food, freshly prepared with only premium ingredients. Our cheeses are imported from Italy. Our sauces, dressings, and even our sausages are made in-house fresh daily. Featuring Northwest craft beers and 30 Chelan Valley wines and ciders. Family fun and amazing food. Eat local, drink local, and be local at Local Myth Pizza.
Come see why Sunset Magazine says you can't beat Local Myth Pizza.
Are you a good listener? Do you stay curious when exploring conflicts? Can you manage emotions in stressful situations? Do you want to help people create solutions that work for each person's needs, lives, and culture? We need people like you to learn to be volunteer mediators, and we're here to help. Contact your local dispute resolution center to discuss your interests and learn about training opportunities.
Let Merry Maids custom cleaning experts help you clean up your to-do list. Between work, kids, and pets, it's hard to find time to keep up. Let Merry Maids of Wenatchee help. Merry Maids cleaning experts can help keep your home or business fresh, neat, and exactly how you'd clean it, if only you had the time. Call now for a free estimate, 509-663-1710. Serving Chelan and Douglas counties, Merry Maids, let us help.
Now there are even more reasons to meet at the Pybus Market. Outdoor dining and tastings, the fabulous Farmers Market, Saturday artisans on the concourse, and your favorites all week long. No matter the reason, it's always time to meet at the Pybus Market. Pybus Market, where community meets.
Orchard Middle School is still feeling the heat as ongoing HVAC issues affect the school. Wenatchee School District Superintendent Corey Callahar gave an update to the school board detailing the costs and labor associated with HVAC repairs around the district on Tuesday. At Orchard, Callahar said there are still pockets inside the school that are in the mid to high 80s, and if they were to replace the school's entire chiller system, it would cost over $400,000. The district has been faced with numerous HVAC issues since the summer, including at Wenatchee High School, where the cost to replace 3 compressors was $39,000. Callahar said that while the district has had several schools have issues with their cooling systems, the district's HVAC technicians have spent the most time at Orchard and at the high school. The City of Leavenworth has announced the detours that the Leavenworth visitors can expect this weekend for the annual Autumn Leaf Parade. U.S. Highway 2 will be closed from 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. from Chumstick Highway to Mill Street. The traffic light at the intersection of U.S. Highway 2 and Chumstick Highway will be turned off for the parade, so flaggers will be present to direct traffic. Downtown access will be available from 14th Street to Commercial Street. City officials and the State Department of Transportation encourage everyone using Highway 2 to expect longer travel times during the parade. Right on the River, the nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting the local writing community, is hosting the first ever October Book Fest next weekend. On October 5th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., over 20 local and regional authors will be gathering in the Local Event Center in Pybus Public Market to sell and sign their books. The event is free to the public and features books across a wide variety of genres. Right on the River Board President Melissa Campbell said in a press release that she expects the new annual event to become a community favorite. Coming up next, we will introduce you to Joy the dog in tonight's feature story from the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Get ready for some really nice weather the next couple of days. I'll have all the details coming up in your full local weather forecast. That and much more still to come tonight. Please stay with us.
check out clubcrowcashmere.com for upcoming events and tickets.
Let your voice be heard. I'm former Chelan County Sheriff Brian Burnett, and I'd like to be your District 12 state representative in Olympia. With my extensive experience in law enforcement, I'm eager to serve you to ensure your community and neighborhood public safety. I intend to safeguard and improve your quality of life. I support your private property rights, lowering your tax burden, helping small business to thrive, fiscal responsibility, and your public safety.
Paid for by the committee to elect Brian Burnett for state representative.
Family roles change with time. You may find yourself being an unpaid caregiver to a loved one. Caregiving can be rewarding, but also stressful. Taking care of yourself is vital. Aging and Adult Care of Central Washington has low or no cost services for unpaid caregivers, such as in-home support, care supplies, and counseling. Connect in your local area by calling Aging and Adult Care at 800-572-4459 and mention you're interested in caregiver support.
It's time now for our weekly Pause for Pets feature from the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Tonight's featured pet is an almost 4-year-old husky mix who loves exploring and being around people. Her name reflects her infectious spirit. Meet Joy.
Pause for Pets is presented to you by Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, Merry Maids, the Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center, and Club Crow Bar and Grill.
Hi, I'm Coralie with Wenatchee Valley Humane Society, Animal Care Manager. And today I have with me Joy. Joy's our 3-year-old husky mix, probably, but she looks very pretty like a husky. Yeah, we've had her for about 2 months now, which is way too long for a girl as full of life. And Joy, as our girl, Joy loves chasing her balls. We always have to have several of them on hand for her. Yes. And she loves walks and just kind of being with us and jumping around, and yeah, we're just full of life. Because Joy's a stray, we don't know about cats or really other dogs so much. Well, we do know that she can be selective with some of our dogs. She has some friends and she has some other dogs that she's not super fond of, but when she makes friends, they're her buddies forever. Joy knows how to sit, which is great. She loves treats. She's very treat motivated. And yeah, so we're really looking for a good home for her. We think maybe she would be a great hiking buddy because she's got a lot of energy. We don't know about kids. She might be a little much because she's a little bit jumpy, but we also think she's very trainable because she's so treat motivated. So I think she could probably learn that. She's just so full of life and loves her toys and having fun. She's a little party girl. So if you would like to come and meet Joy, we are open Thursday through Tuesday, 11:30 to 6, or you can make an appointment to meet her on Wednesdays. Yeah, we'd love you to come by.
Give them a call at 509-662-9577 or visit their website at wenatcheehumane.org. Pause for Pets is presented to you by Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, Merry Maids, the Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center, and Club Crow Bar and Grill.
Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a fantastic Thursday. Boy, a big difference in temperature, but that came actually yesterday afternoon when we dropped about 10 degrees in the afternoon, and it stayed pretty cool overnight and today. Beautiful clouds over the Wenatchee Valley today. Just some fair weather cirrus clouds out there today and some cooler temperatures. Not much for wind, and boy, did we ever have that at times yesterday as well. And here we go into our forecast. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Maybe a little breezy tomorrow. I'm not expecting that here in the Wenatchee Valley. In fact, mostly sunny skies. We're going to see temperatures generally in the mid-70s. Saturday, nice as well, mostly sunny. Temperatures again in the mid-70s. And then on Sunday, this is our big weather word for Sunday. We are going to see a lot of wind with temperatures just a little bit cooler. And then getting into Monday, a cold start to our day will give way to temperatures temperatures in the low to mid 70s. So pretty seasonal weather for early fall as we get you into this weekend and next week. It was cool today out there, unofficially 69 our high temperature. 72 is our normal for this time of year. Our record 86, and that was set in 2003. We started off at 54 this morning. 49 is our normal low temperature for this time of year. 1972 the year for our record low of 37 degrees. Sunrise 6:54 and sunset now is at 6:49. All right, your Friday temperatures looks like a beautiful night for football all over north central Washington. 76 is Moses Lake, Ephrata, and Quincy. 74 in Ellensburg, and then 75s from Wenatchee through Eniat into Chelan. 71 in Lake Wenatchee, and 73 the high temperature tomorrow up in Leavenworth. And of course, the Apple Leaf Parade is this weekend. The weather should be beautiful for that on Saturday. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies. Here's that area of low pressure that will slide across the state. It will bring showers to western Washington, but not so much for us. Just some clouds, lows tonight into the mid-50s. For Friday, back to that sunshine. We will see warmer temperatures as well, with highs ending our week into those mid-70s. And pretty much the same goes for our weekend as we get you into Saturday. High pressure out in the Pacific. There is a little area of low pressure in eastern Washington. That'll bring some clouds our way. High temperatures mid-70s for Saturday. Should be a very nice day. And then on Sunday, partly cloudy skies. It's going to be windy right through north central Washington. We'll call it breezy Sunday because the real windy day is coming up next week. Cooler on Sunday. High temperatures in the upper 60s, a lot like we had today. So not a bad day other than those breezy conditions. For Monday, mostly sunny skies as another ridge builds over the Pacific Northwest. We're going to see highs on Monday, very comfortable near that 70-degree mark. Tuesday, not a whole lot of change, except look at that wind for Tuesday. It is going to be downright windy, 20 to 30 miles an hour on Tuesday. Going to be fairly warm if it matters or not with all that wind. High temperatures Tuesday into the low 70s, and then better weather as we get you to the end of the forecast on Wednesday. Partly cloudy skies, still just a little bit breezy here in central Washington with high temperatures in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. 7-day forecast now, 54 overnight tonight. Beautiful Friday ahead, 75 with sunshine. A few more clouds Saturday and 76, and then cooler weather for Sunday and Monday with temperatures in the upper 60s. Remember, breezy conditions on Sunday. Tuesday, not bad, partly cloudy with lots of wind though in the afternoon and 72. Some breezy conditions lingering on Wednesday with a high then of 69 degrees. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Dan Kuntz and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Want to stay up to date on the latest news in the area? Tired of paying for your news? Download the NCWLIFE app now. No subscriptions necessary. Get news, weather, sports, and more live as it happens. Available for iPhone and Android in the App Store. Local news at your fingertips. Don't miss the stories that matter to you. Stay connected. Download the NCWLIFE app now.
Another fall sports season is upon us. Yes, we'll be talking about Eastmont football, but also volleyball and girls soccer. Be sure and join us for the Eastmont Wildcats all season long right here on the NCWLIFE channel, your local TV station. Coverage is presented by Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Together for Youth, and Valley Tractor.
All right, we're going to start out with this little factoid. The Kansas City Royals beat Washington today. Not good for the Seattle Mariners. We need the Royals to lose. We need the Tigers to lose. We need the Twins to lose. Now, we're still mathematically in it, but it's not looking real good. Of course, the Mariners didn't play today. They're off today. They got 3 games against Oakland, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They have to win all 3. The Royals have to lose. The Tigers have to lose. The Twins have to lose. So as of now, here is your playoff scenario. If the season ended today, that would be bad news because the Mariners wouldn't be in it. The Brewers, the Guardians, the Phillies, and the Astros have won their division championships. We know the Yankees, the Dodgers, the Orioles, and the Padres have punched their tickets. Right now, the Royals, the Tigers, the Mets, and the D-backs would be in. But there's still games to be played, including the Braves and the Twins. And again, the Mariners are now 3 games back of the wild card after Kansas City knocked off Washington. We'll have an update on tomorrow's Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. All right, let's go to the schedule. There's a lot going on tonight, a lot of games to choose from if you want to go out and watch some volleyball. Here's the Big 9 schedule. Eisenhower will travel up to Wenatchee, take on the Panthers at 7 o'clock tonight. Eastmont welcomes West Valley at 7 o'clock. That'll be a good one. Sunnyside travels to Davis in Big 9 volleyball also at 7 o'clock. In the CWAC, Ellensburg welcomes Quincy. They'll get going at 6 o'clock. Also at 6 o'clock is Grandview welcoming Toppenish. East Valley and Sela will do battle at 6 o'clock in girls volleyball. Ephrata will travel to Prosser. They'll start a little bit later at 6:30. For the smaller schools, Tanasca travels to Chelan, 6:30 tonight. Brewster will take on Cascade at 6:30 tonight. OMAC will be at Manson. That's obviously a non-leaguer. 6:30 start there. Keona Benton will be at Cashmere, 6:30. Cashmere has not lost a match so far this year. Lake Roosevelt, Liberty Bell at 6:30. At 7 o'clock, Bridgeport welcomes Okanagan. It is Orville welcoming the Garden City Academy at 6 o'clock. 6:15, Soap Lake and Wilson Creek will do battle. To the pitch we go. Prep soccer schedule pretty light. Non-leaguer for Moses Lake and a pretty short trip. They'll be in Ephrata to take on the Tigers at 6 o'clock. Cashmere welcomes Keona Benton at 6 o'clock. Also at 6 o'clock on the pitch, Quincy welcomes Cascade. East Valley will be at Ellensburg. They get going at 4 o'clock, so they're playing as we speak. Connell welcomes Othello at 6 o'clock. Pateros and OMAC at 4. No lights in the OMAC field. Okanagan and Manson at 4:30. Orville and Tanasket at 4:30. The WIAA has released the RPI indexes for the autumn season. They just came out a couple of days ago, and this is how it works. It is your winning percentage, your opponent's winning percentage, and your opponent's winning percentage. So if you win in tough games against good competition, the higher your RPI will be. Local teams in the top 10 in football. In 4A, Moses Lake is number 7 this week. 1A, number 9 is Royal, and number 10 is Cashmere. These two teams will do battle in Cashmere 1 week from tomorrow. We're going to be there. The number 1 team in the state in 2B is Okanagan. They're also the defending 2B champions. And Soap Lake is number 6 in the RPI index in 1B football. Look who's number 1 in volleyball. Defending state champions, Wenatchee Panthers in the 4A division. 2A, number 2, Ellensburg. Always a good program there. Chelan is number 2 in 1A girls volleyball, and Cashmere is number 4. That's good. Tanasket number 2 in 2B. Manson is number 6 in 2B. And in 1B, Soap Lake checks in at number 5 in this week's RPI rankings. And finally in soccer, look at Wenatchee, very quietly putting together a very good season. They're 4th in the state in the 4A soccer RPI rankings. Cashmere, no surprise there, number 6. They've only lost 1 match, and that was the very first one of the year. Tanasket is number 6 in 1B, 2B. They combined those classifications. Programming reminder, high school football tomorrow night. Sunnyside Grizzlies, Eastmont Wildcats, Wildcat Stadium. Pre-game at about 6:45. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. Brendan Harley and Grant Olson with the call. And we have a doubleheader next week. Cashmere and Royal in Cashmere Friday. The Bridge of Sportsmanship on Saturday. And those are just some of the games that people are playing. On the next edition of Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, it is time for a new season of entertainment at the Numerica Performing Arts Center. Alex Haley helped book the acts. You've got a bunch of great folks coming to town.
Yep, it's going to be great. So this is Friday night. So tomorrow we have our Black Box comedy series with Nick Thune. It's going to be a really fun show.
and a whole bunch of really good stuff. Entertainment across the board, family to adult, and everything in between. The America Performing Arts Center has a great campaign, and Alex will tell you all about it on the next edition of Wake Up Wenatchee Valley.
And that will do it for our newscast tonight. For more news from around North Central Washington, you can find us at ncwlife.com, on our social media channels, or on our mobile app for iPhone and Android. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. Email us at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us, and have a great night.
What once was old now is new to the NCWLIFE channel. Tune in for Bonanza, Superman, The Andy Griffith Show, The Beverly Hillbillies, The Invisible Man, The Lone Ranger, and The Lucy Show. Check your program guide for classic programming on NCWLIFE Channel, your local TV station.